Hey, my name is Joel and welcome back to the Traveler Toolkit. Today I'm in Hocking Hills, Ohio at the Box Op. This cabin is called the Roca Shipping Container Cabin, and they have perched 2 shipping containers on the edge of a cliff between these giant rocks in a place that makes it feel like you are inside a cave. There is moss growing everywhere. There's ferns coming out of the rocks, and this whole place has a feel that you're in another dimension or another world just visiting for a couple nights. So let me take you inside. I'll show you all the fun and eclectic design elements, the cozy spaces, and even the view you'll get out the back window. So as we come through the front door here, you'll kind of see all the brightly colored wallpaper and decorations all around. There's a really whimsical circular staircase that we'll get to in just a minute, but you kind of walk into the dining room area with these large windows, and that leads to the kitchen, which is down a long hall that connects this first storage container to a living area. And you can see there's windows all the way down everywhere you look. Big long space, a retro looking fridge, and then here of course is the view in the corner. Some really brightly colored art and wallpaper that looks out on this natural scene with a cozy yellow couch. One of the most unique and charming things about the Roca are all these unique and special windows that really act like portals to the outside world. Upstairs, there are these circular windows in the hallway that look like submarine portholes looking out. Here you can kind of look out on the rocks in the dining room. You can stare back in both sides of the corner, stare back into kind of a cavern. It's really unique, and it brings what's outside inside. It makes it feel like these rocks are kind of surrounding the house, protecting it, but also creating a cozy, warm, hospitable environment for you to spend just a few days secluded away from the rest of the world. Well, if I seem just a little bit happier than normal today, that's because today is favorite shirt day. And if you got a favorite shirt, you know what I'm talking about. My current favorite shirt is this X cotton tee from Western Rise. They claim to have the ultimate clothing for traveling. And after a couple weeks, I tend to agree because this is my favorite outfit in my drawer right now. The X cotton tee, I've got the Evo Slim pants. These are water resistant, they're odor resistant, they're stain resistant. You can throw them in a bag. They don't wrinkle up like other clothes. It's not only great fabric, but it fits me nice. It's tight up here in the chest and the arms, but it's not too tight, and it's loose around the bottom. The length is just perfect. I would recommend you go check them out yourself. Go to westernrise.com and use my personal coupon code, the Traveler Toolkit. I'll leave the link in the description below. And to finish off the downstairs, we have this unique little half bath with all these whimsical design touches and a stone sink that is right next to the spiral staircase that leads to my favorite feature of these storage containers. One other touch that I think is pretty cool, and it speaks to the fact that these containers have been here for a little while, is that there's grass and moss growing on the roof of both containers. It kind of helps them blend into the surrounding areas because they look like the rocks that have been here for probably hundreds and thousands of years do, and it really makes it feel like it's a part of the landscape right here on the cliffside. And now that we're back inside, let's take a look at the 2 bedrooms upstairs, starting with this master bedroom. This is a large king-size bed with lots of bright touches all around. There's windows on almost every single corner and a skylight up top, letting in all that natural light, but also giving you an opportunity to see that view whenever you want. Really nice plush furnishings. And as we look down the hall, we've got these 3 porthole windows that lead to the second bedroom, more of a kid's room with a bunk bed on top and a queen bed or maybe a full bed down below. Just really cozy and charming. Windows everywhere, whimsical little touches. It's a great place for a couple kids to kind of bunk down for the night, have their own little fort, have all their fun, and just really enjoy this room. And then as we go down the hall, you'll see the bathroom for the upstairs bedrooms. Here we have a full bath with a shower stall, some really cool tile choices and finishings in here, kind of gold and brass to keep that theme going, a goldish hardware on the shower stall, and some really great tile work to give it an upscale feel. Hey, if you're liking this tour of the Roca here at the Box Hop in Hocking Hills, Ohio, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. That just tells YouTube I'm doing a good job and tells me what you want to see more of. And this front door kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings or something. It's got an arched doorway, this weathered big giant handle. You put a big key in there and turn it, and it just kind of harkens me back to the Shire a little bit, creating that cozy feeling with all the ferns and the moss growing on the rocks around you. Here's a part I'm not so sure about. You let me know what you think about this. There are these little gnomes everywhere, tucked in the rocks. They're inside on the kitchen counter. They're just kind of waiting here for you. This one is saying, welcome. But if you find garden gnomes a little creepy, that might be a little terrifying for you. But guys of this size, I think they're okay. Now let's start to work our way through the rocks to the back deck. There's a lot of beautiful features on this deck, and I think the greatest thing about this cabin is the opportunity you have to spend in the outdoor spaces. And here on the back deck with the hot tub, the grill, the seating area, you can look out on this wonderful view, which, by the way, you can also see from the living room couch, the master bedroom window. There are views for days out here. It's not just about being tucked in the rocks, but being on the side of a ledge that you can look out over and kind of enjoy throughout the day and into the evening. And if you're looking for one more place to spend the rest of your time here, there's a little fire pit / chimney area. And inside this entryway with rocks on both sides, I can imagine how the glow of a fire would kind of warm up everything and kind of draw you in. It's really charming and very well placed. There really are very few places in the world where you can go to get this type of experience, and a modern structure like a storage container that feels so natural inside this kind of cliff edge with all the rocks around. It really puts you in a mood of relaxation no matter what your reasons were for coming here. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're interested in staying at the Roca cabin here at the Box Hop in Hocking Hills, Ohio, I'll leave all the details in the description down below. Until next time, my name is Joel. This is the Traveler Toolkit, and I'll see you in the next video.